What's up, guys? Kelly Michaels here. And in my book, Chasing Bad, and in many of my videos, you hear me say again and again, the way that you ladies can attract men is by looking your best and having a good personality. The rest is conversation. And I know there's those career women I run into who are like high-powered attorneys, or they're like principals who run schools, and they like to talk about their accomplishments and how much money they're making, and that's all well and good, but that is not the primary attractor for most men. Quite honestly, that will attract men maybe you don't want, because those are men who are going to need your resources. But men who have it going on really don't care about that stuff. I talk to divorced men, men who want to get divorced, or men who walked away from relationships. And the main reason they tell me they walked away is because the woman was driving them crazy. They had no peace at home. It was just always explosive. And they'd rather go date the cutie on fries who's just pleasant and treats them well. And if you ladies get too caught up and, well, I'm an independent woman and I'm making this, and that, and I should be able to get this quality of man because this is what I'm doing. Quite honestly, if your attitude is bad and you're not taking care of your physicality, you're really just going to attract low-value men. Men with low ambition, maybe criminal records, maybe they have several children, or a man who uses drugs. And to make my point in this video, I want to talk about a woman named Vallow, who came to my attention because she was featured in the documentary The Sins of Our Mother. Now, Lori was a very attractive woman, okay? I mean, pretty, blonde, she kept herself fit, had a nice small waistline. She was working as a hairstylist, so I'll assume not making a ton of money, but yet she got several men to marry her, not just date her, to make that commitment before God, I want to be with you the rest of my life. And apparently, if you watch the documentary, a little bit of spoilers, she has a bit of a dangerous inside, but from the outside, she projected a very pleasant, attractive person. She got somebody to marry her right out of high school. That didn't last very long. A couple years later, got married again at 21, produced a baby son from that marriage, left that situation. A few years later, found husband number 3. Somebody else said, I want to be with you the rest of my life. That marriage produced a baby girl. So now she's up to 3 husbands, 2 kids by 2 different men. That marriage didn't work out. Several years later, she meets another man who becomes husband number 4. And he takes her in and her 2 kids, and they end up adopting a kid who becomes child number 3. So this woman, just by looking good and just being pleasant, just gets one man after another to commit. And that's very important, because I'll meet women who say, well, men only want to get you in the sack. That's all they care about, and they're emotionally unavailable. Well, you see, just by maxing out these 2 things, she was able to secure one husband after another. And then this 4th husband named Charles, who, spoiler alert, Charles gets killed under very conspicuously suspicious circumstances. Once he's out the way, what happens? She meets husband number 5. So as a woman, even late into her 30s, 40s at this point, but still looking good, you know, being a pleasant person, having had 4 marriages, 3 children by 3 different men, was still able to get another man to say, I want to be with you the rest of my life. So that is the power of looking good and being pleasant and presentable. Okay, and you don't have to be Kim Kardashian, Beyonce, you know, level good looking. You just need to be attractive to that man. I've dated women who people, you know, male, females, like, oh, wow, Kels, I thought you could do a little bit better. But you know what? That woman was attractive to me, and vice versa. I have some friends who maybe their wives do nothing for me. But you know what? Those men, to those men, that woman is beautiful, and that's what's important. So anyway, remember, ladies, you hold the keys to intimacy, but men, we hold the keys to a relationship. Think about that equation. Anyway, my book is Chasing Bad. Links are in the description box. Please like this video, hit that subscribe button. That helps me out. If you have an opinion on anything I've said in this video, comment down below. Let me know. I'm Kelly Michaels. Thank you so much for checking me out. Till next time.